Before we start talking about what this video is going to be about, can I complain a little bit? Literally just before I started making this video, I was getting ready because I'm going to be teaching later tonight in a club, and I thought, oh, I need to cut my toenails, and I managed to cut my finger. I think I cut off half of my finger off. Well, I'm joking, it's not half of the finger, but yes, I did manage to cut it very deep, and it was, anyway, I'm not gonna get into the horrific situation, but it's so annoying because I'm gonna go dancing and everybody's gonna be holding my fingers and my hands, and I'll be like smiling in pain rather than the actual pleasure. So I need to be careful. I'm gonna keep my hands here. I'm not gonna move them around just in case I clap or something, and that's gonna be a disaster. Anyway, let's get back to business. So this video I decided to make as an inspirational one, and this is gonna be my 5 reasons why you should exercise, why everybody should exercise. It's not a preaching video, but I will give you my reasons why I think it's very beneficial to exercise. Some of them probably going to be very obvious, and some of the reasons probably that everybody tell you all the time, but maybe you'll hear something you haven't heard, and you know, if you don't like to be encouraged, ignore it. But maybe, who knows, it will give you an extra boost, so if you weren't planning to exercise, you actually will start. And this is not about going crazy, this is just literally about looking after yourself and being the best version of what you can be. That's it. So stick around and you will have my 5 reasons why it's a great idea to exercise. Now, my reason number 1 for exercise is the most obvious one, the one you've heard it a million times before, and that is your health. Guys, if you don't exercise, that doesn't mean you are not healthy. Let's just put it out there. There's a lot of people, different sizes, different lifestyles, and it doesn't mean that they are not healthy. You know what I mean? We tend to associate that only a fit looking body, as in muscular or lean, that is a fit body. And that's not necessarily the case. But it is, I'm trying to say it politically correct. It is important to exercise to look after your health. Anytime if you have excess weight, and you try to monitor it, manage it, it's always better, because you can avoid, you know, heart disease and diabetes, and in general, to make your heart stronger and more capable to deal with stuff. It's a very good idea to exercise, to increase your stamina for daily routines. To be able not to have shortness of breath, not to lose your breath when you're going up the stairs or down the stairs, or climbing a mountain when you go on a holiday to see a beautiful view. It could be anything. Exercise helps you to do those things without feeling uncomfortable. If you want to tie up your shoes and you can't reach your laces, shoelaces, it's a problem. So stretching helps you do those kind of things. So it is ultimately the number 1 reason for the exercise is to be healthy, to look after your insides, and to, of course, look after yourself outside as well. But most importantly is to make sure you live as long as possible. Again, as I say, some people maybe walk a lot and, you know, they watch their diet, as in they don't eat bad things and stuff, and they might not need a lot of exercise. And if you test them, they probably are really healthy. But if you do eat a lot of unhealthy stuff and loads of sugars and stuff, and you don't tend to walk a lot, most likely some exercise would benefit for your heart and for your blood and for the rest of your life, and for like just being able to do things without feeling that something's wrong with you, you know, that you need to breathe, that you need to take a break. So those little things are so important. And that is why this is my reason number one for exercise, which is your health. Without the health, we got no life, you know. I hope that was politically correct, whatever I said. If you disagree with what I've just said, or you have something extra to say, make sure you leave a comment. I will read it, I promise. Reason number two for exercise, mental health. It helps so much with mental health. I wouldn't even know where to begin, and I am not gonna go into the detail or the research that has been done because it's, you know, I can't verbalize it well enough because I'm not a doctor. But I know for certain that if you are feeling down and you know, there's many more days that you feel unhappy with your life rather than happy. I know for a fact if you will start regularly exercising, and when I say exercising, I mean many different kind of activities. I don't necessarily mean that you need to be stuck in a gym. You could be going dancing every single night to a salsa club or a bachata club or swing or something, right? You could find a hobby like climbing the walls, like fake rock climbing, right? You could go for a run. It could be anything. But when we are dealing with something emotionally, exercise really helps. It helps not just because we take away our mind from the things that are pressing us down, but also really like it's physically helping us. It's releasing all sorts of things inside our body and our mind that actually physically we feel better after we exercise. So go, you know, do your research or whatever, but if you are a kind of person who sometimes mentally need a little bit of a boost, exercising is such a wonderful thing. And really, I hear so many stories because I'm a professional dancer, and I hear so many stories from people coming to me in the dancing world saying how dancing saved their life, because not only they managed to heal themselves by surrounding with a lot of positive energy. In dancing, we have a lot of people with very, very positive energy. So just that already helps, you know, getting yourself out there and surrounding yourself with lovely people, and at the same time, working your body, your coordination, your flexibility, your reflex. Dancing is everything. But at the same time, it's cardio, right? You're dancing nonstop many hours. It's fantastic cardio. Or go to the gym. My point is, whatever makes you go out there and do something. But trust me, if you are feeling blue and you go to exercise, it will make it so much better. So for mental health, of course, if you have some sort of very serious condition, I'm not saying this will help you as in solve the problem. You have to see a professional for that. But I'm sure when you see a professional, he will never tell you don't exercise. It would always be encouraged. That's my reason number 2 for exercise. Okie dokie. So I believe the first 2 reasons are the most important reasons, and they are universally agreed upon, that health and your mental health and like just internal physical health is crucial, and exercises also helps with that, like fantastically a lot. But now my reason number 3, slightly different and might not be for everybody, but I believe that everybody should be at some point strong, like at some level strong. And exercise helps you to be strong. Now, strong doesn't necessarily mean that you can, lift loads of weights, but strong does mean that you can carry a box of stuff. Like if you're moving house, that you can actually carry something. I mean, if you have injuries and stuff, it's different. But just basic strength to be able to lift something, to feel like you can push a door open, or if there's a disaster and you are trapped, that you can escape, you can reach up from, like, I don't know, somewhere where you've been trapped, and you can escape. That's like a worst case scenario. But man, you don't know what happens in life. You don't know what's gonna happen in life. Maybe you will need to swim for a very long time because something bad happened. I am not saying it has to happen. This is going really bad. But you get my point. Being strong naturally enough to survive a critical situation, I think it's a good thing. As I say, not everybody cares about that, and that's fine. We live in 21st century. We can hire other people to do things that we don't want to do. I get it. I personally like to be strong. I like to know that if I want to lift something, I can lift something. I want to know that if I'm at the beach, I see a guy, a man, trying to like do some push-ups, I want to be able to get in there and do some push-ups with him. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that's my mentality, right? But anywho, that's my reason number 3, is to have some strength in your body to be able to do basic tasks in life. And if you are kidnapped or something, like you trapped somewhere, that you can escape. And that if you don't escape, it's not because you're not strong enough. Imagine if you would be trapped and your only way to escape is to climb a wall. You would be thinking about this video right now. That's all I'm saying. You'll be like, Rasa told me, she told me. And it will be too late. So, on that note, I say, it is important to be strong. So that's my reason number 3. Alright, before I give you my reason number 4, I just want to clarify. I'm not sure whether I was clear enough. When I say exercise, I don't mean necessarily just the gym. I class exercise also stretch, right? Anything that is to do with your body to make it better and more mobile and more capable, that's what I include in the exercise. Dancing is an exercise in some shape or form. Gym is an exercise. Running is an exercise. Stretching is part of the exercise. So all of that, okay? Now, having this information, my reason number 4 for doing all sorts of exercises, including the stretching and everything, is that it prevents aging. Now, are you gonna get younger? No. But what happens with age, our body is not capable to do or cope with things the way it used to when it was younger. We know this is not like a secret, right? Body's changing, becomes more fragile, it becomes more stiff in some cases, it definitely becomes more weak. So the more work we do right now, the better it will be for the future. And we will be able to feel more youthful for a longer period of time, because with age, flexibility goes away. And if you keep on stretching from now till, whenever you die, if you keep on stretching, you're gonna prevent that feeling of not being able to reach and feeling all stiff and achy for a longer period of time. So it's not that you're not gonna age anymore, but you're gonna definitely prolong the time till you feel like you are old. Exercise gives you strength, as we clearly discussed in the third little reasoning. And of course, flexibility helps you so much with age as well. Cardio helps you with stamina and keeping your body weight intact. Movements like running or dancing helps you with mobility. So with age, you don't become like this. You still are able to move, and all of that is an association of youth. You will feel better for sure, but also you will look youthful for longer. it's not gonna change the wrinkles on your face maybe unless you actually do some face exercises. Check out on YouTube, there's some amazing face exercises because it's a lot of muscles on our face that we don't use. And if you use it as a muscle, it tends. So hence, better for your wrinkles. Anyway, that's a different subject at all. But, where was I? Anyway, it really probably not gonna necessarily change your face the way it looks. But I know for a fact, for people who actually go and do exercises and they do try to move and everything, they tend to do that extra bit as well, which is drinking loads of water, which is trying to maintain good lifestyle with food, and all of those things helps you with aging. It shows on your face, it shows on your skin, and it's just like it works together very well. If you have a very good diet, you look after what you eat, I'm not saying all the time, but like majority of the time, right? And you drink loads of water, and then you do some basic exercises and stretches, it definitely helps you with age as well. So I think that's important, and that is my reason number 4. Final reason number 5 for exercising. It boosts your self-esteem. Now, I know that we all like different things, and different people prefer different kind of body types. Everything is beautiful if it's healthy, but there is no lie that if you exercise, your self-esteem will go up. It's something about looking after your body and seeing it change in front of your eyes, in front of the mirror. It creates, kind of like a vanity thing, maybe it's a vanity thing in a way, if you go further into changing the body rather than just maintaining the healthy side of it. Yeah, it's a vanity thing, but you know what? It's a very good vanity thing. You're doing something for yourself. You're doing something to love yourself. You're looking in the mirror and you like what you see. That is ultimately the most important thing. Society will put on us whatever it will put on us, different things, different years. Things change all the time from what is popular in the society and what is on the magazines. And there used to be super skinny girls, then now it's a little bit more bootylicious, and there's always gonna be that. And we can't keep chasing on what is a trend. We need to know how to learn to appreciate what we like. Because what we see on a magazine that is popular, it's not necessarily what we like. We think we like that because we've been brainwashed. But it's important to know what you like and try to go for that. But sincerely, to have a conversation within. So when you exercise, you can actually change your body to what you want it to be. If you want to be skinnier, you do loads of cardio, you watch your diet, you start losing the weight, your self-esteem goes boom. If you like to have a bigger bum, right? Like a kind of Kardashian look. You go to the gym, you put on some hardcore weights, you eat a bit more protein and stuff, you start lifting those weights with your bum and legs, man, your bum is gonna be whoo! And then your self-esteem goes pa-pam, right? Enough of talking about the beach body. It doesn't exist. Beach body is the body that you are comfortable in to wear bikini. And what is that? Self-esteem. Your self-esteem, of course, should not depend on whether you look good or bad. You should have good self-esteem no matter what. That's the internal love. Because, people who get, women who get pregnant, for example, right? They, you can't suddenly have a wonderful body. And sometimes it never, it always is a little bit different. Or for men who used to be really big and then lose the weight and they have the extra skin or stretch marks. There's always something. So the good self-esteem has to come from within, from other things, not just the vanity thing. All I'm saying that the exercise definitely helps. when you start working on that body and you start seeing the results that you want to see, what's beautiful for you, your self-esteem for sure 100% will go up. So guess I'm just saying, learn how to love yourself. Find the truth within yourself. What is beautiful for you? Not what the society tells you that's beautiful. What's beautiful for you? What do you see and you actually truly like? And then go and get it. And exercising is one of the ways to do so. Thank you for sticking around with me through this video, and my finger. Wish me luck on my finger situation tonight. Oh my God. So yes, good luck to me dancing tonight, but I hope that this video is really useful for you. I thought it's nice and motivational. It's, giving some information you already knew and maybe encouraging you to go for what you need to go for. And of course, in order for me to make these videos, I do need you to subscribe. And if you ring that little bell that is somewhere there, you also get notified for new videos. And since I'm uploading now 2 videos a week, once on Wednesdays, which is for the fitness and the health and lifestyle, and then Saturdays there's another video, I think it's nice to get notified. So ring that bell. And of course, if you have any other reasons that you think I haven't mentioned why exercising is great, please comment below. Everybody needs to see it, everybody needs to read about it, and they need to be encouraged. So if you have any more comments about why exercising is a great idea, leave it down below, and I will see you on other videos pretty soon.